We see them every day, walking the halls of our schools, faces often illuminated by the glow of a screen. This is the most connected, technologically equipped generation in history. They have instant access to a universe of information, tools to collaborate in ways we never imagined, and social networks that span the globe. The promise was a smarter, more efficient, more engaged student. But a different reality is unfolding. Behind the screens and the constant connectivity, a silent crisis is growing. Students today have more technology than any generation before them, so why are they more exhausted, anxious, and burned out than ever? This isn't just teenage angst, it's a widespread pattern of chronic stress. The very tools meant to empower them are contributing to a culture of perpetual pressure, where the school day never truly ends, and the demand to be always on is taking a profound toll. Technology was supposed to make learning easier, faster research, smarter tools, less busy work. But instead of reducing pressure, something else happened. Homework increased, deadlines multiplied, and expectations quietly shifted. Students are now expected to be reachable, responsive, and productive at all times. This isn't about kids being lazy or fragile, it's a fundamental misreading of the signals they're sending. We see a student struggling to focus and label it a lack of discipline, when in reality, we're witnessing the direct result of a system stretched to its breaking point. The pressure to perform, to constantly be on, has created an environment where the very foundations of well-being are beginning to crumble under the weight of our expectations. What we're observing isn't a character flaw, it's a cry for help from a generation running on empty. It's about sleep deprivation becoming the new normal, a badge of honor worn by students who sacrifice rest for one more hour of studying. It's about anxiety being repackaged as motivation. That constant humming sense of dread is mistaken for ambition, pushing kids to internalize the dangerous belief that if they aren't perpetually worried, they aren't trying hard enough. And most critically, it's about children learning the toxic equation that rest equals failure. In this relentless marathon, every moment of stillness feels like falling behind, teaching them to fear the very thing they need to recover and grow. This is the hidden curriculum in our schools today, and its cost is far too high. In public health, we recognize burnout as a system problem, not a personal flaw. When we see widespread exhaustion in the workplace, we don't just tell every employee to try harder. Instead, we look at the system, the workload, the culture, the support structures. We implement wellness programs, encourage mental health days, and advocate for a healthier work-life balance. We understand that sustainable productivity comes from a healthy environment, not from relentless, unsustainable pressure. This approach is now standard for protecting adult well-being. But when we turn our gaze to our children, this compassionate, systems-level thinking often disappears. We see the same symptoms of burnout, exhaustion, anxiety, disengagement. Yet we place the burden of resilience squarely on their young shoulders. We've created an environment of constant connectivity, immense academic pressure, and a schedule packed so tightly there's no room to breathe. If this level of pressure causes adults to break down, leading to calls for systemic change in our workplaces, why do we expect children to absorb it without harm? Why do we accept a reality for them that we have deemed unacceptable for ourselves? It's time to apply the same public health lens to our schools and our homes, and ask what systems need to change to protect the health of an entire generation. Education should develop minds, not exhaust them. The real question isn't whether kids can keep up, it's whether they should have to. What is school really preparing them for? Follow for clear, people-centered health insights. JPHM, Public Health Made Powerful.